Hi everyone, McBeard here, back with another Commandos Foreign deck guide. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you logged in today to get your Valentine's Day Season of Love border. You can see it on the screen there. It is not like, we know that the seasonal border trees and the activities for the season, that's going to be coming in March. And Jason Slama on the stream said that he was disappointed that they weren't able to get those in for February. However, they made good, and they still gave us one of the borders that would be attainable or will be attainable next February. Now, it's not the top tier one because it doesn't have the botchling on it. I believe it is the not the top tier or the second to top tier, but the one right below that. So we get to enjoy this beautiful artwork. We get to say, you know, we played in February and we get this awesome artwork, and you know they gave it to us anyway, and I think that's actually awesome. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the March seasonal trees because, you know, grinding for top 1,000, it's quite an undertaking to do that every single season to get that fancy border. Now, I don't want this fancy border to be easy. I actually want it to be very difficult, but I want it to be, I guess, less of a grind than always being top 1,000. Maybe they switch it up. Maybe they have better ideas than I can come up with. I imagine they do. But you know, I'm going to be all in. I'm all in on getting these borders and all in on getting all the achievements. I'm thinking about actually making a solid push for Lord of the Manor, which is 500 wins with any Thronebreaker leader. That one's really not going to be hard. I love Neve and I love Gernichora. I think I like Arnulf too. Now, the border, though, for getting 100 wins for each leader, well, that means I have to get 100 wins with Ardal and Eldane. Less concerned about Ardal, but we'll see about Eldane. I see him out there here and there. He doesn't seem super threatening. But I feel like we're not done completely exploring what these new leaders can do. However, this one is about exploring the hardcore strength of Gernichora and the hardcore strength of Shupe to put together a duo and a relationship I think is fitting for Valentine's Day. What a man for Gernichora. What do you think? Look at her. I mean, it's a match made in heaven, right? Insert love song here. I want to monetize this video, so I'm not going to put in anything like Bryan Adams. Have you ever really ever loved a woman? So this is Gernichora Shupe, and I've been making jokes about it, but this deck is the real deal. I think this deck is quite strong, mainly because there's a lot of good stuff in this deck, and also the universal application and strength of Thrive. It doesn't just speak about Gernichora, but also speaks towards the bronze core of monsters, which arguably has the best bronze core in the game. I really believe that, and Thrive plays a big part of it. So when you have maybe the best bronze core in the game, don't you think that you would mix and match and try out Shupe? I sure did, even with the leader that can afford it the least, Gernichora. So not only am I functioning with less provisions than any other monster leader, I'm also running one of the most expensive cards in the game in Shupe. So how does this work? Well, you might be surprised, but you might not be surprised, because when we're talking about the bronze core here, you know, you guys know these cards a lot. You can go through the collection and see a lot of these cards yourself, but I do want to talk about some of my inclusions here. Archaspore, Necker Warrior, Drowner, Rotfiend, and Cyclops, and Griffin are probably non-negotiables. I think that these are the best choices for one-ofs, but since you have to pick a lot of one-ofs anyway, you also play stuff like Bridge Troll and Harpy Egg to have more Death Wishes, because maybe you want to play Maelorn and Seleno Harpy so you have more Death Wish triggers, because you're already running Cyclops, and you want to play Werewolf because, you know, for the 4 provision point slot, it's okay to play some immune stuff. It doesn't, you know, there are a lot of matchups where you know that there's some pings waiting for you, some damage waiting for you. I mean, the other real options here are Wildhunt Navigator and Wolfpack. Wolfpack at least is removal, but is not going to get you more than 4 raw points. And the Navigator, even when you have her condition met, is only 5 points. And boosting is not as important just because of how many consume units you have. So I feel like when you're choosing your bronze core for Shupe, you want to lean into the fact that you have a lot of Thrive units, you have a lot of ways to trigger Death Wish, because this is just how monsters gel together. And then you've got Divana Runestone, and what did I say in my last Gernichora video? I said if I'm running Cyclops and I'm running Thrive, I'm running Runestone, because Runestone generally can hit Thrive on anything you have on the board, or create a Thrive unit, or create a Death Wish unit. That also triggers Thrive. That's ammunition for Cyclops. I honestly believe in a Shupe Monsters deck that a Divana Runestone is the most competitive thing you can put at this slot, because it gives you 2 of a card that would be very, very good and works with almost anything at any time. It's worth it. Tell me what you think in the comments about Divana Runestone. Not about Runestones in general, not about Create in general, but given the evidence, Is this card not a perfect Shupe card? Moving on to some of the more bigger cards for this deck. I think the Griffin is a fantastic card for Gernichora because you always have a unit to destroy with it with your Gernichora's Fruit. So that means that this is an 8-point proactive play on blue coin, which is great. Now it has a recruit cost of 7, but I think that the play rate on this card probably goes up with Gernichora, and you know, there probably isn't a lot of data on Griffin. I'm hesitant to say that this card would be too good for 6 recruit cost. I feel like it probably would be because I think it's pretty fine now. Especially in Shupe, though. The lens that we're looking at this is Shupe, but I do think that you run one of these in, I do think you run one Griffin in Gernichora. We have the Wolf School Boys and Roach as well, because the consistency that this deck needs is not even always met by these cards, but there's not a lot more that I would want to run as far as thinning. I feel like Roach and Witches are super important just because of the tempo you can put out, not just in round 1, but also in round 2, leading off with Gernichora's Fruit. Roach probably not in round 2. But in Gernichora's Fruit, just with that 11-point leadoff, it's really hard for the opponent to make up those points without using their leader on an empty board. So, unless they do use the leader, in which case that's probably what you want. Wispus, Brewis, and Weavis, of course. Now we have the 3 ladies of the wood, and they are doing just what they normally do. Wispus and Weavis are just heavy-hitting power plays. Brewis allows you multiple situations to proc 1, 2, or 3 Death Wish. Usually not 3, because you want Brewis... you want Wispus on the damage side or Weavis on the boost side to be that 11-point play in round 3. So Brewis in the middle part, either just destroying a Death Wish in round 1 or 2 Death Wishes later on, is absolutely worthwhile. Plus we have Brewis and we have Griffin and we have Seleno Harpy. All of these things matter because they are they're all units that in the mirror deny Wild Hunt Riders, but also provide you with the highest point body for other cards that might care about that. So Devonna Runestone can create a lot of cards that can care about that. Also can create a couple of snacks for Brewis as well. Carnex and Unicorn. Well, you know, sometimes when you are putting really, really high provision point cards in your deck with Gernichora, who has a low recruit cap, you kind of just want to put really, really good cards in, some of the highest value cards. So Unicorn and Carnex, you know, there is a lot of interest in this deck. There is a lot of interesting situations that can happen because you have a 15 outcome Shupe. Gernichora does come off looking a little basic in this deck because it is a double, you know, it's got all the horsies, it's got all the ladies, it's got all the wolf boys. So there is a lot of homogenous nature. You know, there's a little globalization happening with this deck, but I do think that the Shupe showcasing the bronze core is really where I'm at, and the fact that this deck is legitimately strong, so you should probably try to play it. If you do, let me know how it worked for you, and if you want to see more content from Commander's Horn, hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Happy Valentine's Day, my friends. Guess I need to play some Skellige to understand it. All right, back to our comfort zone. We are on blue coin. We hold on to Witchers. This hand is not all that bad. Oh, not awesome. We have Witchers, so we don't draw. I like opening up. Like, opening up the game is quite great when you start off with Rotfiend. This guy's the Gwent master, by the way. So if you have Rotfiend and Cyclops in hand, although playing Griffin is also very good here too. Denies riders and also gives you a tall target for Cyclops. It's a solid start. It's a great drive unit as well, but you kind of want to use it on your fruit anyway, so it's like you don't lose anything. I'd rather let that go than proc it. That's a stupid thing to say, right? I feel like... Rotfiend's less important now because the random proc is not as desirable to go off. But when you want, like, when they drop, like, you know, Fried Vanguard or something like that, then it's like, jackpot, throw the Rotfiend in, get the damage, then get the proc. Rotfiend, Cyclops, my favorite combo in the game, maybe, for monsters. Like, as far as pleb combos, like, I think I want to run Rotfiends and Cyclops in every deck I play. What a fork tail by this dude. Oh my god. What is going on over here? No riders for you. What's going on, Shadow Play Red? It's going well. I mean, we're not winning a ton, but it doesn't matter so much. Double forktail right here? This feels like a super weird matchup. I don't know how this is going to go. Now this is a much better situation for having the route through. Definitely. Fruit first. What? I always play fruit first. I wasn't. I'm getting better at it. I've actually played like many more games. Look at that snipe right there. I mean, it's a good snipe for me because I get those points back. But it's a bad play for me because it plays around exactly what I'm trying to do, right? Plays around exactly what I'm trying to do. But the bridge troll is better. Or should we go for Shupe Resilience though at this point? Yeah, let's try it. I didn't play the fruit that time. See, you threw off my mojo. You threw off my mojo. Commandos Horn is a show that brings you luck by being, yeah, just had Green Knight. Mole Legion's also been on the show, although Trinite was also on the show, but he got top 16, top 8. But the thing is, I told Green Knight he was going to win, and he was the only person I told that to. Henry Grossmont with the 4 months in a row. Again. So we're up 12 points with Resilience. Nah, he kills it, right? Come on, lucky, lucky, lucky. Yeah, that was good. That's what I wanted. And if he passes and we have Witchers with Shupe already on the board, that's a nasty start. We should be bullying in that case. Yeah, yeah. So this is a pretty wild, round 2 for our boy Gwent Master. This is a joke, maybe not a good one. Again. I think it was just the way the voice chatter read it. Let's just go for the best possible hand we can have. Being careful about Witchers. Oh god, mulliganing away the Witchers would really hurt us. That's good enough for me. All right, this is so good. You already played 2 Forktails, so I like this isn't even really risky anymore. Okay. 15 points feels good, but that's where we're at right now. We might want to power up one of these fine ladies. Take advantage of these bronzes just doing heavy lifting for us right now on Shupe's back. He can't get riders out. I'm pretty sure that's what that's about. So at least the Selena Harpy kind of keeps that dream alive for us. I think maybe this might be it. Oh, it might be it for him too. He's going to go Woodland Spirit. This is going to be the big play. And he's still behind by quite a lot. I mean, all things considered. His graveyard has no big units in it, and neither does mine. This is a pass. This looks like a pass to me. You're Gwent Master, bro. Don't get cocky. I am feeling the pressure. Feeling the pressure. What's up? What's up, Abomination? So I'm not running Ozrel, so that's a bit of a problem. But he doesn't have Woodland anymore, so... And I just drew Kyrenex and Imperial Manticore and Brewis. Okay, so, wow. This hand right now. It actually can't get any better than this, can it? My 1 bronze is a Death Wish. None of the other things in my... like, except for the Divana Runestone. And everything else is good, so... I just play my... I just gotta, like, sequence this out, but I don't think I make a difference here. So we just kind of, like, just gotta evaluate everything he plays. Because we have a lot of removal.
Very soon.
Interesting. I mean, the damage by 2, that's going to be for a Drowner, probably. So this is a Drowner solution. This, what did he put in his... He just wanted to draw a card, right? So he just totaled one of his werewolves? Or his Necro Warrior? It's a good card, honestly. It seems like I just play Bridge Troll here. Since I can't really, unless I play Brewis, it's still not enough. If I want to stop Riders. But here the thing, Riders comes down, then I drop Manticore, and now he's looking at, he has to drop Weenie business after that. And I can kill one of the Weenies with Wispus, and I can kill another Weenie. If I feel like it with Kyrenex before I finally drop the double consume on the Troll and Manticore. That's a good lock. I mean, it's not really a good lock because we don't plan on consuming that. So, but it makes this pretty cool because he's got 2 not small units on the board. But I didn't play one of these yet. But I will. No, the point is he plays a small unit next and I kill it. So what does he have? Like a handful of... oh, yeah, okay. This won't kill it, will it? Kyrenex kills it. So I damage... I just damage Weavis then.
I'd be your best and last.
He ate the Wild Hunt Hound? Oh. So that means that I'm not playing around the other Hound, but I am playing around Riders, I guess. I feel like Riders would have been more important than Hound there, so I don't think he's holding Riders, but does that mean he's not playing Riders? Playing 2 Forktails, so he might not be playing Riders. Yeah, we needed it too. Don't do it! Alright, well this is actually okay, because now we can play Gernichora's Fruit. And have highest unit. I don't know. Without Woodland Spirit and we have Last Say, I think I feel pretty strong about this. Could it be a reset or something for the mirror? I mean, if it's a reset, I'm overthinking this, right? But if it's a reset, it matters. But I think it's a ghoul, right? No, is it? Yeah, Spear Tip is there. Am I overthinking it? If it's Uridan, oh.
There will be no negotiation.
Definitely not ever expecting to play against Squirtle. Peng Styles, that's the kind of stuff you say when you've already given up.
I was hoping you'd say
Don't just accept that something is strong just because. challenge that. Challenge that statement.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
Okay. Seems good for me. Tactical advantage already used now. You were the Philavandro guy? What's up, man? I felt like I didn't have a chance in that game.
This is what we played for!
Bonjour, mes amis. Coming in from Ultraman 1996, who just found out yesterday that his teammate Green Knight is going to make it. It's going to make it to the Open. The two of them. The two of them were on the podcast last week. Ultraman and Green Knight. Before. The moments before the undisaster, and Green Knight makes it. Thanks for the host, Ultraman. Hello, everybody. See if we can actually get Marilyn to go off at one point in this entire stream. It's a Shupe list, my friends. This Open's gonna be this Open's gonna be past, present, and future, man. So cool. So cool. The people that got there. Look at this. Everything to kill it. No, doesn't kill it. No, not going for it. So we have Roach in deck as well. So with 2 thrives, 14 points, which is pretty good. I don't think we need to use Mailorn right away because I don't think he's like super interested in killing that Rod Fiend. I think he just wants to make it worse for another Cyclops because he doesn't know we're playing Shupe. So this is probably, yeah, because you already played Tactical Advantage, so we just gotta, boom, bam. No, we just gotta flex in him. We just gotta flex. We gotta flex in his face. We're still here. We're still here. Hi, I run Regis, and that's probably a crushing point. I mean, yeah, we play Marilorn. I like playing. I like ramping up the. If we didn't have Roach out, I guess I'd consider this. The thrives are already at 3. Like, is this power play time? Nah, I still. No. We're gonna. We just might play one more here. We just might play one more, even though the board's really not favorable for Rotfiend to get good value. I think to be up by this much is probably fine. I think this is Crushing Trap, if I had to guess. And I think he has Regis, if I had to guess.
Peace with humans? I buy that.
Now I'm convinced it's going to flip over and it's going to hurt so bad. Does it hurt so bad? Getting a Thrive back here. We're on the red coin. We should just keep pushing. I mean, the thing is, holding on to Brewers with Imperial Manticore, it's only ever going to be like 1 or 2. They can't be that good. We'd want to have this at the beginning of round 2. This seems more than reasonable. We got worst roll on the Rod Fiend, but that's okay. We knew the field we were playing into. It would have been nice to tag that 4 or the 6, though.
Our daughters are faring far better than you.
Awesome combo!
Thank you very much. Amathiel. So what do we have here? 23 to 13 here. Call of the Forest. We have 1 Thrive. Kyronex can kill. I mean, we can't kill anything, right? The more we push, the better. The more we push, the better. He might just be fine passing here.
Yeah.
It's not great. Doesn't feel great. But it's possible. Boy, I have to go to the bathroom. Gernzilla? Gernzilla's Shupezilla. I mean, we have a chance here with the Manticore. We could maybe do something here. Not with these draws, though. I'm afraid. Come on, guys. Sucks. We can't push with this.
Let us sing the song of steel.
Man, I don't know. I think we have to look for something else here, right? Better than it looks, guys. Better than it looks. I feel bad. I'm so bad. This is really good. I'm just gonna let the timer run out on this guy.
Your bit will do this.
Kieran, huh? Okay.
Kiss bar.
Fuck, man. I mean, it's fine. It's fine because I can just eat the fruit as a backup. We do have the highest unit on the board. So we do get 6 from the Wild Hunt Hound. And we already have a werewolf in our hand. I don't know if we need 2 of them on the board necessarily. I think we'll take it. I think we take the Wild Hunt Hound here. Gurneyzilla was good yesterday. Not as good today. But we got some good wins, I think. Got some good highlights. Maybe this is one of them. Maybe this is one of them.
Why have you summoned me?
Coming in with a big buff. Play the Necker Warrior now, so the Seleno Harpy, because it'll thrive this up, and then the Seleno Harpy will thrive this up when I eat this, and then these two will thrive up the next fruit. Game is close. I really don't know like how this is gonna go. Depends if he has some sort of like crazy combo ender, or if it's gonna be like points off. If it's gonna be a points off, then well, that's a little worrisome. If this is Pit Trap, then I actually don't want to eat this, because I lose a lot of points that way, don't I? I'd sooner play this, right? Because with Pit Trap... No, Pit Trap goes off before the... Actually, Incinerating Trap goes off after. No, this is the safe thing to play. Alright. Might just be the Mahakam Horn then.
Damn it.
Crushing Trap. Still close, guys. Still close. I got thrives on this here. We got a point back. He's got to beat 9, 10, 11 points. He has 3 in his pocket. Regis, I guess. Fruit does not set off Pitfall Trap it because it's not played. Call of the Forest. Mullane +3. Tag in the Thrive.
Follow me this way.
I guess we're done, huh? Wait. We tied. Did we tie?
I sense your pain. I see your
Tied a lot lately. Tied a lot of games lately. Oh man. I wonder if I could have got that back. Let's review the tape. More Meave.
We will never bow to the invader.
Coin. I think maybe I just want to play Unseen Elder for a while. Not worth the risk. Ah, a true Meave fan, I see. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed in these colors being seen by... But an honor to finally play against me. And we tied. Chris, I'll put that up on YouTube then.
Death to the enemy!
Put that up on YouTube, my man. Yeah, just letting that stick around, huh? I just want to put that here, huh? I gotta think about how I could have got that point back, Chris. GG. How could I got that point back? You answered the death wishes, like, perfectly. Didn't draw Shupe, unfortunately. That could have been a big difference. Do I want to kill this? Is it even worth it? How else do I do this, though? Because I do want, Jeez, this is like super aggressive, but I think I'm actually gonna go for Tyrannex here. It's way too early to do that. Isn't it? Oh my god. It's gotta be too early to do that. It's gotta be. Jostled. Did I have to spend Unicorn in round one? I mean, I didn't have an option at that point. I need to review, like, I already forgot what went on, but this works for us. I think I had to spend Unicorn because I had to use Kyronex if I had a chance. I can't remember what was. You have to watch the video.
Awaiting your orders.
Okay. So if I make the Harpy now with Maelorn, then I have a Cyclops target for Anna, assuming that Anna doesn't get boosted again, assuming that the boost goes to the Trident Infantry instead. But otherwise, still hasn't used Tactical yet. I'm just worried about the 3-point engine, because I think that he probably uses Tactical on this play here, so I have a really difficult time. The Tactical could go right on Anna as well, and I don't really have an answer for that. So establishing the board early for Cyclops is really important, but sometimes you want to establish your Thrive early as well. I think against Meave, it's important to always have a bullet for Cyclops' gun. Well, that absolutely solves the problem here. For my opponent. Don't think Meave's a little bit easier to play. Like, she has more leverage on Blue Coin, but she is easier to play against in that you're just so happy just to take the game away from her, control-wise. So if there's a pass here, with the idea that I'm fighting against this, it's not really that much of a fight, but if the pass happens, then I take the round and I bleed. If the pass doesn't happen, then I should have ammunition to kill Anna. And if I... Oh, man, Vernon. Holy. Look at this play. I can't understand. What am I supposed to do against this? Wait, did he not put the blue stripes in? Holy shit. And the ping went here, so I have to lose value. So I drop Cyclops at 5, 6, 7. I think I'm still playing here. I hate that he got the ping on my thing. I don't want to lose any value at this point.
Gotta go.
Okay, this isn't that bad. Oh, is he waiting for the old spear tip that's never going to show up? Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Wait, don't I just kill it? I get 2 thrives as well? Don't I just kill Vincent? I could also kill Vess. Vess is likely very dangerous as well. Vess is harder to kill, though. Arguably too hard to kill, so I can't kill it. Now, V are in control. And we have Witchers. Worst card in our hand? Well, I mean, the Seleno Harpy and the Alpha Werewolf are okay, but I mean, I imagine that he has some okay cards left too. So if we can go match, like, pound for pound with okayness, we will. If we have to play Unicorn, sure. We'll hold on to Witcher just because of how amazing that is as a round 2 start. I'd say that at this point...
Let's get this over.
Alright, that's strong, that's strong. This is probably Unicorn. But he has Ek. Doesn't he? Doesn't he have Ek? That's why we play Witchers.
Yes. So what's our plan?
The problem with playing Witchers is the tie game part. Slight miscalculation on my part here. Well, let's see what the draws look like here. We didn't draw a Shupe, which means we can steal Botchling if we might have that opportunity. Oh no, we play first, so that likely will not happen. Immune, Thrive. I mean, I think we want to play with these cards anyway because of Okvist. I mean, maybe mulliganing for Shupe was probably correct. Thanks everybody for watching the stream and enjoying the Gernichora Shupe gameplay. We'll be putting this probably on YouTube, the highlight games at least. Probably that awesome tie with 14 Chris. Today will be a Meve guide, which is almost done. I just got to record the beginning. Like, none of these actually thrive all three. I have to play the werewolf to get the 7 point. I just want the shortest round possible. So he drew more tridems, I guess, so he has more pings. Because that was his blue stripe target, so he might just have pings with this, with the tridem. But the cool thing is, we get most of those points back, unless he kills out any of these units outright, which means he'd have to 100% get my hit a target twice, and it has to be one of these 3 targets. So you can't hit just any target twice, you have to hit. I guess, actually, it's worse than that, because if he hits this, I just make another one twice. So the only outcome for him that really annoys me is if he hits a necker twice, specifically. Ah! I gotta make him sweat a little bit here, make him sweat. I mean, assuming he just drew like some tridems and stuff, like, I don't know.
What you looking
Strays with Spala, huh? He will spend Octus to get the point up. No, he passes it to me. He passes it to me. I don't know, I like my last play a lot here. I think we're gonna go for the sweat.
Elves must die!
Another great pass opportunity. So here's the thing. So now we have to look at it like this. Weavis is that actually true though? Because sometimes this is wrong. Okay. Actually is a 9-point card, so Weavis is a 9-point boost. 9, 10, 11, 12 points, and I have 6 points on it. Puts me up 18 points. 18 points. Octus gets 7 of those points back, so now 11 points I have to deal with. And if that's Hubert, that's 10 of those points, plus Neve's on cooldown. So he only would need 1 card left if he had Hubert. However, then he would have to spend Hubert. Any other card doesn't do it. So do we want him to spend Hubert? Is the question. Is Hubert even good for him later? But he can still hold on to Hubert, but he may not even get the cards he needs for Hubert. What's up, Meow Indeed? How you doing?
Battles are won or lost by the commanders, not by sorceresses.
Okay. I mean, I can assume that last card is Hubert, I suppose. My. What an interesting... Well, this is a great card. This could be a good card. It's better than this card, if I'm comparing the 2 cards. This can destroy these cards, but I don't know if I'm ever going to use it like that. Necker Warrior on the Thrive. Oh man, we got Shupe. We got Shupe and he's playing first. He's going to drop Botchling, I guess?
I'm a
Lyrian Arbalest. Okay. I feel like I like our odds here. Card for card, I'm already happy. Griffin. The best proactive card since Nilfgaardian Knight. Nilfgaardian Knight's only worth 5 provisions though, so... Alright, so this is the Shupe play that saves the day, right? This is 9 damage, kill board, win game. That's all. That's what this is.
Shupe say?
Hello. Oops. Forgot the fruit. Here's where I lose by 2 points because I'm a cocky, arrogant asshole.
It's Mary. That's what matters. Give me it.
I think I'm fine still, but just, you know, always room for improvement. Always be the best you can be.
It's
This
time.
is a dead Avalock, so we're pretty happy. We shall take our prize. Well, that was one of the better Meave games, and that Vernon Roach at the beginning was crazy. I kind of feel bad that I missed the fruit at the end there, just because that felt like I was actually playing a perfect game. Woo! Rank 7 is the truth, guys. It's the truth.